I invite you to be honest with yourself. Think about your own state of fugitivity. When you're running, what are you running from? Close your eyes. Don't look at me. I know, it's going to be hard. Self-reflection. Close your eyes. How do I access that metaphysical fusion space, right? Running and running and running. I gave some examples, the erotic, and you don't have to own these if they're not yours, but I invite you to own them if they are. The narcotic, the cultural and the spiritual, and there may be others. What are you running from? I invite you to breathe in this moment. Because usually the thing that we're running from is tied to some kind of oppressive system that seeks to destroy us. So I invite breath. As you identify those things and hold them in your body and in your being, another question, what are you running to? What is that place you're running to? I imagine the from differs depending on age, and depending on gender, and depending on sexuality, and depending on nationality, and depending on riches, and depending on ability, and depending on race. But I believe the two may be the same. Simply put, I believe the things that cause white folks and black folks to escape and run away are very, very different. Some might be linked. But I heard of a place that we're running to together. My ancestors would say, come and go with me to that land. Even Dr. King talked about this kind of promised land, right? So I believe we're running to this place of ecstasy, this place of freedom, this place of joy and abundance that has no real kind of name that varies from race and culture, but it feels like, it looks like more of the same. This is an invitation. It's an ask, it's a request of you today to dismantle the things that we are running from so we can get to this collective place and run to this same place together. Come and go with me to that land where I'm bound. Even because of white supremacy, black Christianity focused more on the futility of black people trying to hold on and make it to heaven rather than living in the abundance of an earth we believe Christ died so that we can occupy. So much so that King spoke of a promised land that black folks would get to long before or after him. I mean, I get there with you, he said. But we as a people will get to the promised land. Questions. What are we curious about in this age of right back to nigga? If we believe that freedoms we dreamed of, if we believe the freedoms we dream of, how might our song be different? What might our Sunday messages be? Our survival has been based on the fugitive state, and without it, who now are we? In this age of discovery, what is a new nigga? How are they shaped? What motivates them? How do they access joy? What types of seeds do they plant? What do they use to water them? What grows from this type of horticultural labor? How precious are new niggas to us? In this age where old systems keep killing new niggas, what might we do to protect them from us? For us. Them. Us. Because Africans and their descendants are more like new niggas than we think. Some of y'all are probably saying to yourself, Lord, why do we invite this guy? Or you may be saying, all of this sounds great and all is good, but where's the action items in it for all of me? Well, I'm glad you asked. I've already alluded to them earlier. Remember when I told you a black woman gave them to us? She said, first, understand this. Use it. Shape God. Shape change. In our final cultural reflective moment, I ask yourself, with this understanding, whether I agree with it or not, how am I using it to change that which to seek to prevent the successful life of all mankind? Even more specifically, the successful life of Black folks. Reflect on it. Think. Breathe. Think again. Thank you.